Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be doing a review on Goosebumps episode 7. Give yourself goosebumps, so let's begin with this review. I feel like I've been doing these videos for a while, well obviously, because, I've been doing them daily, uploading them every day. I review. Episode 7 came out yesterday, and I didn't get a chance to watch it until today because I was just quite busy. I was watching a lot of other things, but I got around to watching finally, and it's alright, this episode, if I'm being honest. My initial thoughts will be shown, I'll tell them at the end. But first, I'll give you my things I liked about the episode. So, the episode continues right after episode 6, where Night of the Living Dummy ended, where the kids find out that Mr. Brat is possessed by Harold Biddle. And then they try to escape the house, only to discover that Harold has trapped them inside a I don't know what it is. It's like a thing he wrote in his scrapbook, and then they need to try and escape it. So every door they open, it leads to a dark abyss, and they're just basically the entire episode is just them trying to get out. They're stuck in the living room of the Biddle house, and in the real world, in the real world, their parents are trying to find them. Really generic stuff, honestly, if I'm being honest, in this episode. And then they discover that Mr. Brat can be transported back to the real world if he is punched or hit. If he gets pain, he goes back to his real form or body. Eventually, every time he goes back, Harold switches back and takes control of him. So it's basically a back and forth game. Isabel decides to be the brave one and go into the dark abyss to find out where it leads. They tie this curtain thing around her, this drape, and she goes down only to find herself in the school. And then she goes into the theatre or auditorium, whatever you call it, and it turns out the audience are all dummies. Slappy reference, I think. I don't know. She goes back up. Sorry, my voice there. And the school starts ripping. The school starts caving in, so she goes back up. They pull her back up into the Biddle house, and once again, it's just them punching Mr. Brat. He's going back to his normal form, then back and forth. And then when he finally, it looks like he's actually back again and Harold's gone, Harold takes control of him again, and then the scrapbook falls into a puddle of water. It throws out the car. The scrapbook gets thrown out of the car. It lands in a puddle, and inside the Biddle house where the kids are trapped in that little page, the house kind of disappears or collapses, so they disappear with it, and that's really where the episode ends. This episode was a bit of a weird one. I didn't like it that much, honestly. I mean, it continued the story in a good way, but there wasn't anything interesting, honestly. It's just the kids trapped in the house in a page. It just wasn't the best. You could have done something more interesting, like have each kid go in a different route to try and find a way to escape, but it just stood there, and just let one person do it. And there wasn't any scary things. This episode was not even scary at all. I mean, I get the point. It's not meant to be scary, I guess, all the episodes. But, Goosebumps shouldn't be a bit scary. This episode was just them stuck. And even if the school part, where Isabel is in the school part, when she's in the dark abyss, is meant to be scary, it's not. It really isn't. And, yeah, the parents in the real world, they found another James clone for some reason. For whatever reason, it's another random James clone. Obviously, it gets destroyed and turns into gloop. But yeah, and I think Nora, Lucas's mum, is. I don't know. She's got something mysterious in the bag. We don't know what it is. She goes to this gas or petrol station. I'm not American, and she's being followed by possessed Brat. Obviously. So I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, if you've seen the episode, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, honestly, that's really it. I want to think something else to say about it, but I can't really, because there's nothing much going on in this episode. I really do hope episode 8 does something better and more interesting than just having them stuck, because this was a disappointing episode, and I keep saying that, but it really is true. This is probably going to be the most disappointing episode since the episode 2, The Haunted Mask. Sages and Die was solid, Cuckoo Clock of Doom was solid, Go Eat Worms was alright, Read the Beware was also alright, Night of the Living Dummy was really good, And this one just dropped down. Like, this is I said, disappointing episode. But yeah, I won't keep talking about this episode anymore. But yeah. So sorry if this review again was shorter. If it's shorter, it probably means that it was a really disappointing episode and I don't really have much else to say about it. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, guys, please give this video a like, subscribe to Furnace Studios if you want to, and comment down below what you thought of this episode and if you've seen it or not. Yeah, and until next video, bye bye.